Following that closed-door session with Devon Archer, Democratic member of the House Oversight Committee, Dan Goldman, had this to say about the testimony.
In return for pressure from Burisma, he had to give the illusion, and he used that term, the illusion of access to his father, and he tried to get credit for things that Mr. Archer testified Hunter had nothing to do with, such as when Vice President Biden went to Ukraine on his own.
All right, for more reaction to this, we are joined by Republican Congressman from Wisconsin and member of the House Oversight Committee, Glenn Grothman. Thank you so much for giving us a little time on this Saturday. I want to delve in a little bit there about what your colleague from the other side of the aisle was putting forth there, rushing out to those microphones. Devon Archer testified that Hunter's business was about the brand, the Biden brand, and he semi-confirmed there what the Democratic congressman was saying, that the son was selling the illusion of access to the father, saying that description was almost fair because it wasn't his words, it was the Democratic congressman's words. And as Archer put it, touch points, contact points were made when he sought clarification on that description. Now, if the President Joe Biden, is having meals with Hunter-linked business people, mingling at multiple D.C. dinners, calling into business dinners and being put on a speakerphone, do you see that as a mere illusion? Your thoughts?
Well, of course it's not an illusion. There's no question that Joe Biden was helping his son's business, including getting a prosecutor fired to help his son's business, which we have him on tape admitting to. So no, I don't know whether we have fire, but we have so much smoke anywhere I can barely see on this, both from the David Archer testimony, from the secret witness in the past. We have testimony on all these matters, and it's very apparent that the reason Hunter Biden was getting this all this money is because Joe Biden was going out of his way to make it clear that he was involved, that he knew what Hunter was doing.
You know, one of the most interesting aspects of this is that Hunter Biden was serving on the board of this Ukrainian energy firm Burisma, and Archer said that people would be intimidated to mess with that company legally being the kind of key word we're talking about here, because of this Biden association. Of course, remember, we all know President Biden was the administration's point person on Ukraine when he was the vice president, later bragging about withholding $1 billion in this loan guarantee to the country when he was VP, unless a Ukrainian prosecutor got fired. Ultimately, Viktor Shokin, Ukrainian prosecutor, was fired, and he had been looking into Burisma reportedly for corruption. Now, does Archer's testimony shed a new light on those comments?
Well, it further drives it home. You're right. Joe Biden has admitted with pride, bragged about his role in firing and having the Ukrainian prosecutor fired. And the Archer testimony only adds further evidence to the degree to which Joe Biden would sometimes get on the phone or publicly weigh in and make it clear that he was connected with his son.